This is over dramatic.
Oh, this the one.
All the shit you put me through.
Oh my fucking gosh.
Come on, don't leave me. It won't be that easy, babe, if you believe
This is my bag.
even when I dream.
That is perfect. Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Jay Clues, and today we're gonna be reacting to Submarine by the Marías. Now, I have no idea who the Marías are, and I have no idea what to expect. This album was actually recommended to me by a good friend of mine, and the last album that got recommended to me, that shit was absolutely fire. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give this a listen because of you. And I was gonna do it on my own time, but I was like, you know what, man? I have a reaction channel, might as well film a reaction on it, right? So I'm here to share the journey with y'all. Anyways, if you enjoy the content, make sure you give this video a like and comment down below your thoughts on this album and what should I react to next. And y'all know the deal. If you want early access to all the videos and full and uncut album reactions, you gotta go to my Patreon. Sole reason why I'm able to continue to make content, but honestly, just you watching the video really means a lot to me. Now, with all that said and without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Alright, we got track 1, which is Ride. Oh shit. Alright, off the first 12 seconds, I already fuck with this song. This sounds like we're going underwater, and I can hear that, you know, the bass coming in and some of the beat just kind of like getting introduced. It sounds like I'm partying with SpongeBob at the craziest rave, and I'm here for it, man. Ooh. I've never heard anything like this before. I really like the pitched up vocals. There's a vocal effect on it. It really sounds like a kind of like an electro pop kind of song right now, but like with a rave feel to it. I really don't know how to explain this, but it sounds so cool. Yo, that is a very interesting intro. That is crazy. The only thing I know about this album is that I think the band members were dating and they broke up. And they made this album kind of like a Fleetwood Mac Rumors type of thing. But this shit right here, just a whole minute and 20 seconds. The intro, this is going to be something different. And I fucking love different, man. I'm going to let it right into the next track. All right, the next track is Hamptons.
Weekend in the Hamptons, all the wives were dressed in white. Leaving without laughing while I wait for your reply. But it's never gonna come.
Oh, wow. The way that was introduced was cool. Oh. It feels like I'm underwater. Ooh. Wow. Is this like a jazz album? Like parts of it make me want to dance, and the other part of it makes me just want to like close my eyes and float in space. You see, that takes a different type of maturity, because like for you to date your band member and to make an album and you know that she's talking about you, for a song to be on the radio about me and maybe it's not painting me in the most great light, I would feel some type of way, but that's maybe the immaturity in me. That's me being honest. That is really cool. Yo, if somebody says I'm a little bit in love, they're already fucked. You're already in love. There's no getting out of that. Also, the stuttering vocals in the background are a nice touch of this. Off the first 2 tracks, this is already something different that I haven't heard, I should say. When it says in the album description, alt pop, I never know what to really expect. Like, I've never been the biggest pop fan. Well, I shouldn't say that because one of my favorite artists ever is Michael Jackson. But when it comes to like the genre alt pop, I don't have any artist on the top of my head that I can go to personally. And so I've been introduced to all pop with just starting this channel, right? And I'm noticing they might have some similarities in terms of the bass line, maybe some of the elements, right? But in terms of the overall sound, it can go anywhere. And like right here, we're underwater. Sometimes it feels like we're rising up. Sometimes it feels like we're floating. It's just like a really cool journey right now. By the way, next track is Echo.
I wonder what it's like to be alone.
Oh, that voice is nice.
If you won't call me back, I guess I'll know.
Yo, her fucking voice sounds amazing. It sounds perfect. The first song, it was pitched up. It was some vocal effects. The second one, she was being more melodic and you couldn't really get some clarity within her voice. It was kind of like meshing with like kind of the grooviness of the beat. But this one right here, very clear voice, very distinctive. And the way that beat came in with her voice was absolutely amazing.
If I start to touch
Oh.
the ground and can taste it in my mouth, is my hand touching yours?
Oh.
Hold it, I won't let go. This is over dramatic.
Oh. This is the one.
'Cause we both know
I already know.
situation's out of control.
Oh, she talking that shit too.
Breaking down on the floor. 'Cause we both know that this situation's out of control. Decay
Oh, that is fire.
is crying out for help, but no.
Oh my gosh, I gotta pause it. The shit that she's talking on this song right here is absolutely amazing. Just listen to this right here, right? It's the act of letting go when at last I feel I'm home. And then we can go earlier on, man. Is my hand touching yours? If I hold it, I won't let go. Just everything. Just I wonder what's it like to be alone. If you won't call back, I guess I'll know. Like just everything about it, like, and her voice matching with it is just absolutely amazing, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we out here vibing right now. If we see any lovebirds in the building, let me see you. Oh, fuck. Damn. Oh, yeah. Oh. I'm caught in the middle, breaking down on the floor. Situation's out of control. Out of control. I love this song. I love this song. Oh my gosh, no, she did it. Your voice is an echo, right? And I will let go of your love. God, oof. Everything about that song was absolutely perfect. The writing on this one, the heartbreak, just like that feeling of loneliness and just kind of like letting go, but still kind of holding on at the same time. We've all been there, man. We've all had that one that just kind of, you know, we went our separate ways and we're like, no, I'm not ready to let go right now, but it is what it is, man. That's off the strength of that song. I'm gonna download this fucking song right now. Haven't even heard the rest of the album, but Echo for sure is a banger. If there's more songs that are fire, we're definitely going to add the whole album to our playlist. But Echo in particular, that one's for sure added to our library. Track 4 is... Oh, by the way, that had like elements of not only jazz, but some R&B. I'm a big R&B head, so that one right there was definitely my bag. Anyways, track 4 is Run Your Mouth.
I don't need a lesson, you just call me out. Call me when I'm distant, always run your mouth. Okay.
Wow, whoa, that's interesting.
Won't you stop with that look on your face? And I can't believe you got me so tired.
Oh, that was a nice guitar too.
But you wanted this to last for life. Got me so fed up when you talk too much. Don't need another lesson. You just call me up. Call me when I'm
Okay,
distant.
this right here, I fuck with it heavy. There's like this racing element to the beat right now. Oh, that is fucking perfect, man. Oh my gosh, the hair on my arms are standing up. Oh my fucking gosh. Let's go. Nah, this is something else. Let's go. Okay. Oh my gosh, man. All this shit that you put me through. About me too? Oh, this is, oh yeah. Alright, I'm about to text my friend that recommended me this album because this shit is absolutely fire. If you don't know, if you're new to the channel, I play guitar, right? So anything guitar that sounds absolutely amazing, I nerd out a little bit. So there it is, right there in the background. Got a few guitars right there and a bass. But that song in particular, I fucking love that one. Echo and that one right there, absolutely bangers. Come on, gunshots. Oh my gosh, I did not expect this album to be so vibey. After the first 2 tracks, I thought we were gonna be like very like melancholic and just kind of like chilled out. Those are showing some variety very early on. And some of the things I love in my album is cohesion and variety. And if you could do variety and still keep it cohesive, that shows a level of artistry and creativeness that I fucking love. And man, the songwriting is really great. Like I feel like I'm back to like past memories of maybe like a breakup or like going through it with somebody else in my personal life. It's just like really speaking to me. Anyways, track 5 is Real Life. Wow. The production is very, very unique. Yo, her voice is so soothing. It's got like this dreamy feel to it too. That was clever. I knew it. Oh yeah. Yo, what is going on? This is amazing. The production not only has like this jazzy feel, but it has like this R&B feel. A little, it's like some elements where you can dance to. But there's something in particular else that I just can't put my mind to, but I've heard it before. Maybe like a Spanish / like Cuban feel to it. I don't really know how to explain it. And you can hear like those specific guitar riffs, right? But it's fused in a way that's kind of like jazzy. And the way that all kind of comes together, and her voice is I've never heard of her. Her voice is amazing. It like soothes me. And then you listen to what she says, right? And those lines hit you in the heart. And she's really painting a picture too. Oh my gosh. Yo, when she stutters, fire. Oh yeah, she left the beat out in the end. Let's go. I love when artists do that. Let you just rock out and vibe out. We're still keeping that kind of aquatic feel, but like with a groove to it. And like the drums are not overbearing, but they're right there, and like they give you that groove. The elements of like the guitars coming in and out, her voice, the songwriting. Dog, this is something. This came out what year? I think what? This came out 2020. Damn. I need to step up my all pop game up, bro. May 31st, 2024. I need to get into all pop a little bit more, just because they really have like a wide range, and I'm missing out on some really good music. Is this right here? And a few other albums I listen to on this channel. Track 6 is Blur. She's got some echoey vocals here too. I don't know how to explain it, but that sound of the beat sounds like bubbles. Now this right here feels like I'm at a jazz club now. Oh, wow. Damn.
Quite like it was. So
as the song continues, more new elements continue to pop up, and it really adds like the whole overall sound of the song. The melody choice within that song is very interesting in itself. Just like, I'm not gonna try to mimic it just because I'm a horrible singer, but like da 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 da, like the way she like, it's kind of like 2 words, pause, 2 words, continue. Like, you get what I'm saying? And just the overall sound of that, right? There's a part where it's kind of like, I don't want to say heavy metal because that's completely wrong, but like something like a grandiose kind of feeling to it, and then it just came back down. Like, as the songs continue to progress, there's like new stuff always like popping up, and that's what I'm really looking forward to with these songs, is like the variety within the production and not just the entire album. That sounded like it didn't make sense, but I hopefully you understood what I said. Anyways, track 7 is Paranoia.
Who is Valentine's Day in the city?
Oh, okay.
Riding in the backseat, come lay with me.
Oh, those drums.
In the morning I am with you, and in the evening I am there. And if it's you that's always waiting, kissing the flowers in my hair is right.
That is pretty cool that she said that. She says, when you have always been the one, your paranoia is annoying. Now all I want to do is run away. Her songwriting just really just, boom, like just hits you. Just like, wow, like I don't want to keep pausing it just because I like the way the song sounds, and like I like the way the flow that she's in within this entire album right here. It's just one of those albums that you could just let it rock, right? And just like close your eyes and nod your head to. But I'm forced to pause it because of copyright reasons. So that's why I do it. And then the added guitars are always appreciated.
Here I am, but you never seem to notice. Let's take a walk, I wanna talk again.
But when I close my eyes, all I can picture is blue.
Why do you think I have another when you have always been the one? Your paranoia is annoying. Now all I wanna do is run.
Feels like I'm just floating in the water, but somehow still looking at the sun. She does that a lot. She like sings underneath her breath, but she repeats the phrase. That's like a singing style of hers that I'm noticing a lot. But overall, man, like this album has got me in a trance, just like wanting me to close my eyes and just float in some water. And usually, like when a song got you closing your eyes and like drifting away, it's very atmospheric, right? And this album, very atmospheric. Sometimes the production feels sparse in a good way, like because when it feels sparse, you can really get immersed, and like her vocals are like the centerpiece. But there's times where like she lowers her vocals, right? Like especially like the end of Paranoia, where she like sings underneath her breath, and it's just like, I keep running. Like it's like you're like in a trance when she sings. It's like a really cool feeling. Anyways, track 8 is Lejos de Ti.
Siempre me acuerdo de ti.
This one's gonna hit hard.
Que estoy lejos de ti. No te olvides de mí. Porque estoy lejos de ti.
Those drums are fucking perfect. shit, man.
Momentos felices, siempre me acuerdo de ti. Porque estoy lejos de ti.
You know what that sounds like? This sounds like a Spanish version of like Sabrina Carpenter. Like, if you need my love. This sounds like a Spanish version of that, but in a very beautiful way. Because obviously she's not using the same language as Sabrina Carpenter. But the subject matter is like, yo, why am I far away from you? And I'm gonna keep remembering all this reminds me of you, and I need you. This is a beautiful song, man. If I can't forget you. Oh, with that production. Oh. My gosh. Wow. That was absolutely fire. All these tracks are pretty fire, to be honest with you. Like, I just had no expectations at all, and she blew me out the water, no pun intended. Like, the way she's able to keep that just aquatic feeling throughout the entire album and not have like any breakage and have some variety within the songs yet still fitting within the whole entire album, that is creative in itself. And then she switched her language from English to Spanish, right? And I'm very picky when it comes to my own Spanish music. I like old school music in particular. And so like I'm always, whenever something new comes out, I'm always very I wouldn't say harsh, but I'm very like, it takes a lot to interest me, right? But this right here was a very beautiful song. And like, she can sing whatever the fuck, to be honest with you. And I'm gonna enjoy it. That's how much I love her voice. Anyways, track 9 is Love You Anyway.
Wake up, just to see your face, just to see your face.
Oh my god, the echoey vocals are amazing, but I was like closing my eyes to the beat and all I heard was wake up, and I was like, I'm awake, I'm here for you.
Baby, I may never find those
Yo.
to say.
Oh.
Wait another lifetime so that I could stay.
Oh.
I know that you've always been in love with me, but I know you've also got to watch me leave.
I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something about her melody choice, but then like the way these few lines kind of came about, maybe I may never find the words to say. Wait another lifetime so that I could stay, and then she just continued line after line to fucking just hit me in the heart.
I'm in love with you.
I love that so much, man.
I can't tell you what to do. And oh my God, what a waste of breath. Wanna live with me in the place you rest. So I won't find the words to say.
Yeah, the layering of her vocals are so beautiful.
I could stay.
Oh shit. Yo, I love when artists let the beat rock at the end, because at that moment it's just like a jam session, and I fuck with it heavy. I mean, shit, what can I say now that I haven't said earlier? Because this album right here is absolutely fucking phenomenal. I definitely gotta add the whole entire album. Let me do that now, because this shit is pretty crazy. This shit, the way it started off, and just like, I thought it was gonna be like a bare bones project, which I love bare bones project, man. I mean, if you can keep an album very simplistic, like simple, and like the beat isn't all that intricate, I can fuck with it heavy. But this right here, it has like this, like it has like these different layers to it that's just like, oh yeah, like if you like listen to music or play instruments, right, you can definitely hear all the different like little stuff that's in the beat, especially with the vocal layers. Like, she does a tremendous job. Her producer, bandmates, everybody. Track 10 is I No Puedo.
Ay, amor, te fuiste sin decir adiós, por favor.
When she does that right there, when she sings a word right, and then she like backs it up with like an echoey vocal, that is some of the nicest shit I've heard in a while.
Es tan bonito
what is going on here? She does that a lot, right? Where she does like switches up the beat when you least expect it. that was pretty hilarious to have that at the end. That was pretty funny. But I'm finding like when she switches to Spanish, right? Like there's like this other groove to it, a little bit more like, how do I say it, more intimate, but also like still within the same realm of what we've been hearing, which is what I really fucking like, right? I like how there's no like abrupt kind of changes to this album. The sequencing is absolutely perfect, especially like having like a whole language switch in itself is pretty crazy for your album. But she does it in a way where like it fits perfectly, and even for someone who doesn't know Spanish, I mean I know Spanish, but I'm saying for somebody listening to this project who wouldn't know Spanish, you don't have to listen to like a word she says. It still sounds really great because she has this whole aquatic feeling to it that just like really just kind of like you can close your eyes and just vibe out and get lost into the music, and that's all you really need. So she's doing a tremendous job when she does that. Anyways, track 11 is No One Noticed.
Maybe I lost my mind. No one noticed. Getting old.
But I ain't complaining. Oh,
Call me all alone, 'cause I'm so over being lonely.
oh man, you got me.
Lost in a virtual connection. Come on, don't leave me. It can't be that easy, babe, if you believe me. Come on, don't leave me. It can't be that easy, babe, if you believe
This is my bag.
me. Get on a plane.
Yo, this is absolutely fucking fire. Her melodies are perfect. She sings in small phrases, which I really love. Okay, that one, along with majority of the rest of this album, or pretty much every track, is absolutely fucking fire. Yo, even with the English songs, right? She still keeps some of that Spanish element to it, which I really do fuck with, like the guitars at the very end. But the way she sings, man, she sings in phrases. This is my 10th time saying that, but it's not in a way where it feels like it's stuttering. It's not. It doesn't feel like it's breaking up anything. It really feels cohesive, and that's something unique because she's doing it throughout the entire album. And usually after a couple songs, someone might get like listener's fatigue and be like, "All right, I need to switch up." But her voice sounds so fucking fire, and the way she adds like some umph to it is that she adds like a background vocal to it. Like as soon as she's done singing a phrase, she'll sing that's another phrase but faster, and it kind of adds like this vibe to it that you just catch yourself just nodding your head to, and it just sounds so fucking amazing. And you pair that with the amazing songwriting on this album, just like themes of like heartbreak, solitude, hope, and just like all this like sad kind of themes, just like things that people can really connect to, like the average person, with the production on this fucking album, absolutely crazy. Anyways, track 12 is Vicious Sensitive Robot.
And I'll send you, never knock on your door. What do you think you need me for? Tell a lie. You're uptight. You take anything.
This one's got like a different feel to it. It feels a little bit more serious.
Never stay on the line, hanging me up all the time. Tell a lie.
Call me back, but I don't see myself in your cell phone. In your cell phone.
Yo, his voice does not appear that often, but when it does, it's like really well needed, and it's perfect. Ooh, wow. I'm assuming that guy's voice is the guy that she dated, that they broke up. I think. I'm not really sure, but that's the only guy's voice and the person that I see in the writing credits with. But that was probably my least favorite song of the album. I mean, it's not bad, but also like after all the bangers, like we were on a fucking run. After all the bangers, that one kind of like took me for like a little bit of a loop, a little bit different in terms of like how it made me feel. Again, not a bad track. Maybe I just need to listen to it at a different time again, which I definitely am gonna do. But just off first listening, it was just like okay to me. Anyways, track 13 is If Only. It seems like we're like having like a production shift within the last few tracks.
Even when I dream, you were next to me.
Yo, her voice over that piano.
Fall asleep. If only
Oh, okay. Yep, there you go.
even when I try.
We haven't gotten a track where like the piano was the centerpiece of the song and she got to just really show out. This is like the first track where she's really showing out with the piano. Any singer over a piano will sound amazing, right? If it's the right tempo. And this right here, she's in her bag right now. That is perfect.
You'll eventually, then I'll only see you in my dream.
Oh, I would have let her finish singing the acapella, man. That would have been so crazy. Yeah, the last two tracks, including this one, kind of felt like we're having like a production shift. It's getting a little bit like a lot more sadder, very serious. I think that was a trumpet on there, which absolutely sounded amazing. But even then, the trumpet sounded like it was somewhat underwater. You can really hear like when someone like is trying to blow into the instrument. I like that. I like how they kind of kept that in there. It kind of really adds some feel to it. But her voice, man. All right, now we're on to the last track, which is track 14, which is Sienna.
We've been here long before. I live under your eyelids. I'll always be yours.
That was an interesting line.
I'll lay on your rooftop in the freezing cold.
Oh,
And
man.
I'll watch the sunset wearing all your clothes.
Of course, she's going to end the album with a fucking banger, man. Did you hear the shit that she is saying right now? The way that beat kind of switched up and just kind of progressed was absolutely amazing in itself, right? I live under your eyelids. I'll always be yours. I lay on your rooftop in the freezing cold and I watch the sunset wearing all your clothes. Man, I should text her. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. But this is absolutely fire.
Sienna would have been cute. I feel seen only through you. I'll wait here tomorrow outside your door, like I did in December when you held me close. Sienna would have been cute.
Yo, this shit is hitting me. Sienna. I'm assuming she's talking about like a kid they could have had, and she's like she already named the kid, and she's kind of like giving the kid all these characteristics. With a temper like you, run around like you know, kind of like they were imagining a future together, and obviously they're not together no more. So she's saying it could have, should have type of thing. This is a perfect ending for the album, right? It's like she's finally letting go. That is fucking crazy. And then we got that underwater feel. That is awesome. That is perfect. Anyways, that is the first reaction to Submarine by the Marías. And that one, I had no idea what to expect whatsoever. Production-wise, songwriting-wise, I didn't know who the fuck the Marías were. It seems like she's like the main vocalist of this group. she sounded absolutely amazing. I love like just the overall album, specifically the production, sounding underwater and just keeping that whole kind of feel throughout the entire album. Even when she switched up languages and had like a slight production change, it still kept that overall kind of theme of aquatic water, right? And the lyrical themes of just like heartbreak, trying to let go but still holding on. At the end, she finally does let go, but she's like, damn, what could have been, what should have been, and just like finding like just like healing. She's healing within herself and just like being alone. All the kind of stages within a heartbreak that a normal, just a regular person goes through, right? And I thought she really captured that very well. The melody choices that I found very interesting, because she was singing in like small phrases. She didn't like sing like for like a very long time, like a super long phrase, but she found different ways to kind of switch it up while still doing that same thing, and it sounded amazing. Like earlier I said that she'll do like a background vocal or like a vocal layer that's like right after what she just said, but speeds it up, and that right there just keeps you just like, holy shit, very entrancing. I kind of wish that she did a little bit more tracks. Well, this is a great album as it is. Me just being selfish and wanting to hear her voice more, I feel like I wish there was like 2 or 3 more tracks where she's singing over a piano and like really kind of like shining, because I feel like she has that capability to really go off, and she did go off on this album. But me personally, I want to hear more. Like, this is a fire album, 14 tracks, 45 minutes, very cohesive, very well done. My friend is 2 for 2 now with album recommendations, so if there's more, I'm all ears right now, because this shit is fire. I don't really listen to, okay, this is labeled under alternative, but Apple Music has it under like alt pop right here in the description, and I need to expand my alternative bag, because I'm finding a lot of alternative music has a lot of bangers that I was unaware of, man. I've been stuck in the hip-hop R&B genre for a very long time, getting into new genres within this channel, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Anyways, that is a reaction. If you enjoy the content, make sure you give a like and comment down below your thoughts on this album and what should I react to next. And if you really rock with me, go ahead and subscribe. And if you really rock with me, go ahead and sign up for the Patreon. Sole reason why I'm able to continue to make content, but honestly, just you watching the video really means a lot to me. Shout out to all my Patreon members. Y'all really hold me down. And until next time, I'll catch you on the next one.